Hello people of the internet, welcome back to my channel where I'm making a playable deck for every character that has appeared in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. In this episode I'm going to capitalize on a recent Reddit obsession with Wingweaver, which started a week or two ago. A deck including Wingweaver is played by an obscure, very vanilla looking character called Micky Starlett or Mikiyo Naname, which originally appears in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 anime. Micky appears in only 2 episodes and plays only one duel, so there is not much material to describe her character. She's basically a Yu-Gi-Oh version of J-pop idol which duels and is pretty good looking but lacks some dueling prowess. The known content of her deck rivals her scarce personality information, as she is seen only using 3 monsters, Galenduo, Freya the Spirit of Victory, and of course the main point of the deck, Wingweaver. And that lack of cards is actually good for me because it allowed me a lot of freedom when creating her deck. I really wanted to focus the deck around Wingweaver, and with the recent release of Shattered Darkness, is the deck kinda playable and also very pure. So the deck basically revolves around Wingweaver and supports it with many different spells and traps. As all of the decks on this channel, this one too will be constructed according to the 6 deck building rules of my channel. And before we get to the deck profile, please like this video, subscribe to my channel and tell me in the comments below what do you want to see next. Firstly, we are playing 3 copies of our main monster Wingweaver, which serves as a beat stick of the deck. Then 3 copies of Galenduo, a handy monster that Micky plays, and this monster is kinda good, as it cannot be destroyed by battle and also counts as 2 tributes for Wingweaver. Then 3 copies of Hecatrice to search Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen, and to XYZ summon a rank 4 monster. 2 copies of Light Effigy, a toned down version of Galenduo, which facilitates Wingweaver summon as it counts for 2 tributes and can also be used as a rank 4 material. And 2 copies of Freya, which boosts fairy type monsters attack and can be used as a link material for Linkuribo or Relinquished Anima. Then 3 copies of Double Summon to summon Wingweaver in one turn with the effect of Galenduo or Light Effigy. 3 pots of Extravagance for draw power, 1 Terraforming to search our field spell. 3 copies of Summoner's Art to search Wingweaver, 1 Called by the Grave to deal with hand traps, 3 copies of Valhalla, which enables us to summon Wingweaver and other fairies more easily, 3 copies of Shattered Darkness because it works so insanely good in this deck as it powers up Wingweaver for attacks and also allows us to draw some extra cards. It works magnificently in this deck. Then 3 copies of Draco Masters of Tenny to protect Wingweaver and our set monsters from monster effects and also allows us to draw cards when our opponent special summons a monster. 3 copies of Impermanence to negate the effects of our opponent, but you can swap those with Ashes or Nibiru's depending on your preference, but I think that Impermanence keeps the deck more pure as it contains only light fairy monsters. 1 Gozen Edge because we play only light tribute monsters, but you can replace it with Rivalry of the Worlds according to the deck your opponent is playing. 1 Skill Drain to negate opponent's effects, and because it affects us hardly at all because Wingweaver is a normal monster. And finally 2 copies of Call of the Hunted to revive any monster. This one works better than Monster Reborn as it can be activated during the opponent's turn and then consequently you can draw 2 cards with tiny field spell, for example. In the side deck there are some utility cards which would fit in the deck purity wise or just make the deck much stronger. And in the extra deck we are playing 2 copies of Zeus to wipe the board, and because it is so easy to summon, because our deck can make rank 4 monsters really easily. 2 copies of number 76 because she is cute and can empty opponent's grave and even cannot be destroyed by battle. 1 Vespanator for battle effect, 1 Tornado Dragon to deal with back row, 1 Castel to shuffle monsters back into the deck, 1 Exciton Knight to wipe the board, 2 Nightmare Duos for their removal utility effect, 1 Herald of Mirage Lights for potential negate, and 1 Linkuribo for its attack reduction effect, and finally 1 Relinquished Anima to steal opponent's monsters. And that would be it, my friends, so let's see the deck in action.